Bahamian Creole English as an equal language to Standard English and other Creoles. Literature review. This literature review looks into two sources about Bahamian Creole English. The first source is the book Bahamian Creole English, Whole Not Broken by C. Seymour, published in 2018. This book provides an overview of the history and development of Bahamian Creole English and examines the linguistic features of the language. In her thesis, author H. Seymour argues that BCE is an integral part of Bahamian culture and heritage, and its continued use should not be seen as a sign of lower class or lack of education. It also explains how this Creole has evolved, provides an overview of its use in literature, media, and speech. The article Selecto Features of Bahamian Creole English by Janet L. Donnelly from the Humanities Division, College of the Bahamas. This article examines the linguistic features of Bahamian Creole English, including its phonology, morphology, syntax, and lexicon. It also looks into how different social groups use this language differently and notes the differences between Standard English and Bahamian Creole English. The third article is Where Our Roots Grow Deep, A Linguistic Legitimacy of the Bahamian English Creole by Michelle Bain. It investigates the Caribbean English Creole spoken in the Bahamas and its impact on the development of Bahamian English. Bain notes that the language has been heavily influenced by African languages and other Creoles and dialects from around the region. The article is valuable in understanding the history and development of Bahamian English Creole and provides insight into how it has evolved. This essay will discuss the debate surrounding BCE's legitimacy as an English Creole, concluding with a case for its acceptance as an equal language to Standard English and other Creoles. In Bahamian Creole English, Whole Not Broken by Dr. Seymour explains that the Bahamian Creole English is an independent language with its own rules. It is not a non-standard dialect of English, but a Caribbean English Creole with various Creole features shared with more established Creoles such as Jamaican Creole English. BC's verbal system also satisfies tense mode aspect criteria and consists of a proliferation of proverbial markers, making it distinct from Standard English. Moreover, African languages and other Creoles and dialects from around the region have influenced heavily the creation of Bahamian English. Bain, 2002. Therefore, Dr. Shanti Seymour argues that BCE is generally a Caribbean English Creole based on two criteria: consonant cluster reduction and the proliferation of tense mode aspect markers. Bahamian Creole English is a language variety that has been around countries in the Bahamas but has recently been scrutinized by Bahamians and non-Bahamians. The first criterion is consonant cluster reduction, which occurs when two or more consonants are combined and reduced to one. Example, husband, plant, one field. BC also exhibits patterns of possession by juxtaposition, gimme Johnny book, and Creole possessive pronouns, do's, he, they, we business, as well as Creole verb thief, he thief my money yesterday, all of which are indicative of a Creole language variety. It follows, then, that the verbal system in BCE is less like Cent E and more like the tense mode aspect systems found in other Caribbean Creoles. For instance, inflections associated with the past, present, and future tenses are indicated by the gen marker come, go come, habitual marker do, does, and competitive marker done, did. Doing so would encourage Bahamians to embrace their linguistic heritage and culture while promoting the acceptance of BCE as an equal language. Using Basilecto features is not a sign of laziness or lack of intelligence on the speaker's part, but rather an indication that Bahamian Creole English has become a legitimate language in its own right. Bonanelli, 2008, page 17 to 25. Further, research should be conducted to explore both the process and the characteristics of the language, which has become known as Bahamian Creole English. Such research can also help better understand its validity as a language. Moreover, such research can further the rights of Bahamians, of Bahamian dialect, Bahamian Creole English speakers who have been subjected to discrimination and marginalization because of their chosen language.